International Holocaust Remembrance Day did not pass without being the focus in the Jefferson School District. Local News 8 reporter Rachel Fabi has more on how high school students and staff honored the 6 million who died and those who survived.
B and Madison high schools brought their Holocaust and pre-AP English classes together Thursday to hear from a woman whose parents survived the Holocaust.
Both of my parents are survivors. Both of them experienced concentration camp, actually ghetto first, concentration camp, and then eventually liberation.
Culbertson's mother, Dora, was the only one in her family to survive Auschwitz.
My grandmother and the 2 younger children among the people who were gassed on arrival. But my mother didn't understand that right away. When she got to her barracks, and I'll talk about that in a moment, she asked people, "Where is my mother?" And the prisoners in the barracks, people who had been there for a while, pointed to the smoke from the crematorium and said, "That's where your mother is."
The event was put on by Rigby student Craig Porter for his senior project. He was originally looking at doing a fundraiser for the Holocaust program.
I came upon the United States Holocaust Memorial page where you could sign up to have a Holocaust survivor Zoom in with your class. So that kind of inspired me to start talking with Ms. Johnson and Mr. Thomas about could we do this? Could we get a survivor to come in and speak to our class?
Teacher Laren Johnson says it's more important than ever for everyone to learn about the Holocaust.
We're losing our Holocaust survivors at such a rate. We always look at, the next generation needs to tell the story. And I know that it's a cliche, but we always say history repeats itself, and it does. So if we can ingrain thousands of students with the seed of deep morality and question when bad things happen, that's what we're doing. So these kids knowing right from wrong is just something that I can't even describe. They do see more light than anybody out there, and I'm so proud of the students here at Rigby High School.
Something which Craig agrees with.
It's just such a huge event in history that shouldn't be able to repeat itself. It's also, besides that, it just teaches us, like I said in my speech earlier, everybody has a story, and that's what kind of has just inspired me throughout this. And particularly in the Holocaust, a lot of those stories are forgotten. Like at Yad Vashem, they have a bookcase with room for the millions of stories that come, and most of them are empty. And it's just inspired me to just pursue the study of the Holocaust.
In Rigby, I'm Rachel Fabi.